afternoon. How are you all doing? Welcome to my live stream. Good morning. Good afternoon. I hope you're all doing fine. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today, I want to take us through the book of Genesis. I got a new Bible, and I think I shared before on my other live stream. And this is a very good Bible, by the way. It's NKJV, the Women's Study Bible. This Bible helps you to understand more about what you're reading, because sometimes we get stuck when we are reading the Bible because it gets to a point where we do not understand really what's going on. And this is what this Bible helps you, and it makes your work easier to understand. Yeah. Most of the time I've come across so many people, they say reading the I get to start to read the Bible, but as I continue, I find it a little bit boring. And I understand, because some Bibles have very, very hard, tough words that are so hard to understand. Thank you so much for liking my live. God bless you so much. And this Bible walks you through. It makes you understand a lot. So today I want us to read the book of Genesis as I walk you through, because I love to take me through from January to December. I walk through the Bible, and this time around I want to do it with you. So in the book of Genesis, I will read chapter 1, and it says, "In the beginning God created heaven and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Then God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. So the evening and the morning were the first days. Then God said, 'Let there be a firmament in the midst of the water, and let it divide the water from the waters.' Thus God made the firmaments and divided the waters which were under the firmaments from the waters which were above the firmaments. And it was so. And God called it firmament heaven. So the evening and the morning were the second day." Let me take you through back. We are in the second day. The first day, God created light and darkness. In the second day, God created firmaments. When I'll take you through again, you'll see that the third day, God created seas and earth and vegetation. And you will see that, according to me, how I understand it is the creation how God created each and everything is in a set of 2 segments of 3 days each. Why do I say so? It's all because we see that the first and the fourth day are parallel. The first day, God created light and darkness. And the fourth day, God created sun, moon, and stars. So the first day is parallel to the second day. What we see right now as darkness, when God created it in the first day, there was light and darkness. But what we see right now is when there is darkness, there is no sun. That is when we say it's dark. But the parallel part of it is that I find it that the first and the fourth day are connected, you know. Let's continue and see how it goes. Then God said, let the water under the heavens be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the earth bring forth grass, and the herbs that yield seeds, and the fruit trees that yield fruits according to its kind, whose seeds is in itself in the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, the herbs, and the yield seeds according to its kind, and the tree that yield fruits, whose seeds is in itself according to its kind. So, one thing I want to share with you that I noted as we go through reading the book of Genesis is that God is our creator, yeah? And he is not created. God created the heaven and earth. He is the creator. So as God created all these things, you know, God created you as well. That one, do not forget. Thank you guys for joining my live. Please do not forget to like. God bless you so much. Before anything was in existence, just a minute, I need to put the water here. Sorry guys, I'm having a sore throat. To get some water again. So let's continue. Before anything was in existence, God already was. Genesis doesn't start with man, it starts with God. Yeah. Genesis doesn't start with man, it starts with God. God is the creator, God is eternal. So whatever God started, like his creation, whatever God started with you, he will finish it. He's the one who created you. He's the one who knitted you in your mother's womb. He knows you better than anybody else. Yeah. So I'm inviting you to walk with me through reading the Bible as we start our first chapter of Genesis, chapter 1, so that we get to know how our lives connect with the creation of God. Thank you so much for joining. Secondly, the lessons that I've learned also in Genesis is the power of speaking. We see that God said, let there be light. Let there be light. And it was so. And God saw that it was good. In our normal lives, I always think that whatever we say, how do you speak to yourself? What declarations do you speak about yourself? Do you see yourself as a failure and you take it in as a failure as well. The book of Genesis stated clearly how God was speaking. And God said, let there be this. And God said. Thank you so much. God bless you. So here's the thing. Here is a question I want to ask you. What has God spoken over your life that you need to agree with today? As the year starts, what is that one thing that God has spoken over your life that you need to agree with today? These are declarations, you know. No weapon fashioned against me will prosper. It will not prosper. If you don't speak it out, if you do not say it, it cannot manifest. You just read it, you keep it, but you forget always to speak it about yourself. God is speaking, let there be this. Let my day start with blessings. Let God go ahead of my day. Reading the Bible and keeping it without understanding it, and you do not know whatever you read there, how do you put it into practice in your normal life? Yeah. So what are those some of the declarations that you always speak about yourself? I can do all things through Christ to strengthen me. If God in his creation can say, let there be this, and his words tells me that I can do all things through Christ to strengthen me. And it was. So if you yourself also take that mandate of speaking what God says about you, there are so many things that you can carry on in your daily life. Yeah. So as we will be continuing to read the book of Genesis, today we are stepping into Genesis chapter 1. Tomorrow we'll take over to Genesis chapter 2. I've got to have sore throat. And we'll be reading together and encouraging each and every one of you. Let us always gather every evening to listen to the word of God. I share also more of morning motivations and evening motivations. Join my YouTube channel and let's walk on this journey together. So guys, thank you so much. I have to step down as well. I wanted to share with you Genesis chapter 1. I have sore throat, and I think we will continue tomorrow. God bless you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.